Hey y'all, it's Kay again here, coming at y'all with part 2 of this series. This series is me installing my U-part as well as my closure. So here is the closure, and this is a closure that I actually won in an Instagram contest. I actually won this from Legendary Hair Company, and if you want more information about that closure, I will definitely put that down below in the description box. But yes, this is an Indian straight closure. And here I'm just lining up the closure with where I parted my hair. I'm holding that down with some hairpins so that it doesn't move when I go ahead to go sew it. And I do also want to mention that if you missed the prep for this installation, definitely check that out. I'll have that link down below as well. So you see here the curved needle that I'm going to use to sew down my hair. Well, sew down the closure to my braids that I already anchored for that. So here I am just sewing that around, and I'm going to start with the two sides first, and then I'm going to sew the back down. So here I am at the other side. I just want to tug that and make sure it lays down flat. So I'm tugging that, but still making sure that the part lines up with the part underneath where my hair is. So like I said, I'm tugging that, and I'm just going to go ahead and sew that part down before I deal with the back of the closure. So now this is me sewing that down to my braids here on the side. Now this part here was crazy because it got stuck, and then when I went to pull it, the needle actually broke. I do like some of my needles better than others. Every time I go to the beauty supply store, I always tell them to get me one needle, one thread, because I tell you, some of them are better than others. So I like to reuse the same ones over and over. With that one, it broke, so I just had to rethread another needle and continue sewing. Okay, see, so with this being close up like this, you can actually see how it actually came together, which I'm so happy because I was having such a difficult time with my closure. It kept shifting back, and since I've been wearing my hair with this closure, I actually did my hair, this is from last Wednesday and today is Monday. Since I've been wearing it, I haven't had any issues with it. You won't see it in this video, but I did end up putting concealer just to blend the line, but that's like something more of daily upkeep, and I don't even do that in my styling video, which you'll see next time around. But if you want a demonstration of that, definitely thumbs up this video or leave that down in the comments below, and I will definitely get that on camera for you guys as well. But here now, I'm just here with the U part. I'm sewing that around the perimeter of where the closure actually stopped, and I do sew it together to connect it so that it's as seamless as possible. This is actually my first time doing this method. I had usually, last time I wore the closure, I had sewed it directly to the wig, but I don't think the wig was tight enough on my head because I wasn't sewing down the wig. I would just attach it with the hairpins. So being that this time around I sewed the closure, I just went ahead and sewed the U part down as well. So with my hair being moisturized underneath, no matter, even if I do take it on and off, every time I take my braids out, they're still well moisturized. So you want to make sure that you moisturize the hair underneath so that it's like planting a tree. You want to make sure it actually has the moisture and the nutrients to grow. So with me taking care of my hair underneath, this is my way of protective styling. So yes, here you'll see that I went ahead and I sewed the U part right around the perimeter of my head, and I'm just combing it out here, see how that's gonna go. And I do love the look of this closure with the U part now. I swear it looks so natural. And with me putting the U part on, now I'm gonna go ahead and sew down the front just so that everything is snug and work my way back around. And in this video you can still see the braid a little bit, and I noticed that. So since I recorded this stuff, like I said, I did record this last Wednesday and today is Monday, so I did go back in with more thread just to tighten that up. I didn't want to be able to see the braid. Let's say the wind blows or something, I don't want nobody to see a braid and knowing that I'm wearing a wig. So I did go ahead and tighten that up, but you get the drift of how you do it. I don't know, I couldn't see it from the angle I was standing at that point, but you clearly see it here. But once I comb everything down, you won't even really see it. So this is me just sewing it down so that it can attach to my head, and I did sew the whole U part. Chloe, Miss Chloe, she said, no mommy, I'm up, so bye bye.